Hello and welcome to 3D Skill Architecture Bundle Series. This is a short introduction and tutorial to show you how to install the packages and to load in some models and maybe do some adjustments in the preferences of Cinema 4D. So first, you have already downloaded the packages on your hard drive. You can drag or copy the zip file wherever you want on your hard drive and make a folder structure and so on. And this is a table and chairs bundle. The first thing you have to do is you have to unzip it here, and I unzip it here in the folder 3D Skill C4D Tables and Chairs Volume 1. I already done that. And here are all the models inside and a small licensee info text file, and here the table and chairs catalog. And also a text folder. This folder is very important because Cinema 4D is reading the files locally. So he needs this text folder or the texture inside the same folder as the models are, but this is very uncomfortable when you're working with the texture and you're searching for the models. This looks not very good. So I have here text folder because the files are saved locally in the model, so he reads from the text folder. So the good thing is, the benefits of this method is you can drag and drop this folder wherever you want on your hard drive. Copy it. So first, here are some textures. All textures are, some of them are PNG, some of them are PSD format. So it depends on, some of them are also substance materials. So it depends on what's easier. So here are some seams in one. Here are all the maps in one PSD file in the layers. So it's easier for me. Yeah, here are, most of them are fabric textures, materials. All are handcrafted, maybe with Substance, Designer, or with photos or other methods. And here are all a small bunch of selection of wood textures, also handcrafted and made by 3D Skill. And yeah, these textures have a size of a resolution of 2048 multiplied 2048 pixels. Yeah. So first of all, we start Cinema 4D and load in a model. So first of all, I go into the architecture pack, into this table and chairs, and this is our folder we have already unzipped, and I load in the first model here. So I load in here this chair, and he is showing me all the textures. Okay, he's not mirroring some things because reflection, because we have no data in the scene and we have no environment map installed at the moment. So, but I can do it quickly. I go here in my user materials and text folder, and there is a sky environment map. So now it should mirror it. Yeah, it works. So or simply make a physical sky to test it quickly if there is reflection. Yeah, this doesn't work. Okay, now we have installed the model, and it works either with the standard renderer or with a physical renderer, so no problem. And some third-party renderers can convert the materials maybe. And every chair or every model has its own layer, so all the materials of one chair, of the chair model, are all is in his own group. And here we have seams, and here we have a subdivision service where you can determine how much details you want to have. So here we have the mesh It looks it's very clean mesh, and you can determine how much resolution you want, or maybe more low poly. So this is a subdivision, which parts of the models are subdivided and parts which are not subdivided. They got this STS weighting tag here. Yeah. Okay. This is one you can load in the model very quick because all texture files are locally. You see it here in the relief or in the alpha channel. You see here it's locally saved here. Yeah, and here in this PSD file you see here it includes different layers, the white bump and alpha in one PSD file, so it's very comfortable to work with PSD files in this case in Cinema 4D when you just work with native Cinema 4D files. So all textures are saved locally, so you can drag and drop a copy your folder wherever you want. So, but what is if you, maybe let's start a new scene. Let's close this project and let's open a different project on another texture, another destination on the hard drive. So here I have a new scene, and now I load in the model here. I load in the table and chairs model here, and the chair. So he is showing me the chair. Some textures are working because they are only using the internal Cinema 4D tools, yeah, or shaders. But now here the wood texture isn't shown here. You see it's missing, so he can't find the texture because what is this? So because our current project is saved on the desktop, so it's not on the same space on the hard drive. So what can we do? How can we fix this? So first there are three methods how you can fix this, or two methods. So first you go into the preferences folder and you go to the data tab. Here it's in German, sorry for that. You go into the data tab, so it's or where the files tab, the data tab, here are the how is it called, the path, yeah, data paths. So first of all you have to tell Cinema 4D now where are the textures to read locally. In this case I have here brought in here in this architecture table chairs text folder. So let's delete this quickly and make a new folder. In our case it was on the here it was here architecture pack, and we installed here tables and chairs, and we installed here 3D skill table and chairs volume 1, this folder. And in this folder we take this folder here, so, and he reads here the texts from this folder, and we activate this data path. And now when you load in, where in every project you'll want to load in the models, then it works. It should work. So let's delete this chair quickly and also his textures and load in again. So table and chairs here, one, and start it now. And now he can import it. You see he can render his texture because now he checks this data path for global local textures. So also you can choose here the complete texture, complete hard disk, but it takes too long to render. So this is one of the method you can work with this. The next method is what's working better. Another method is you have here this new project test scene, and you want to load in again. So the next method is you open it as a xref and take this chair, open it so he can handle this textures, and then you have here as xref, or you simply make it editable and you have the same model structure as you had it when you imported. So you can drag this out and you have the same structure. This is the also very easy solution what you can do now. So also no textures missing. I don't know if there is another method when you import it here. So I think don't think it works. Now it works here, but when you deactivate here the data path and load it in, so now this should not work. Yeah, it doesn't work. So these are the two methods you have how you can import it. Either you set here the data path in the preferences, or you load it in as an xref file and make it editable or not editable. So this was a short tutorial how to install and let's load in a few models here. Quickly load in and short. This is another one. So these are really nice models you see here. Some of them are for living and some of them are not for living. So first of all, let's explain here quickly what this as naming is for. So here we have the chair, so it says everything about the model. It is a chair and the number of the chairs. Yeah, incremental saving is this. Yeah. So he said everything about a chair is a chair 1, and this O means it's an office chair, and behind this is the name of the manufacturer. So in case of licensees, it's not allowed for me to maybe sell a Haley chair, so it's just in the Haley style. It's not 100% Haley, so it's just in the Haley style. So this means a style in the Haley style. So this O means the office, and the L means living. This is a chair for living or for the kitchen or something like that. And this K is for kitchen, I think. Yeah. And this L is more maybe for the living room or diner room. Yeah, these chairs are for that. So K is for kitchen, L is diner. Yeah, or maybe some L something. So let's load in a few models that you can see how it works. Maybe some cool models. Here's a living chair maybe. Yeah. And so here is also maybe some more fancy thing. This is a very complicated chair. Yeah, so it has really a dense structure here. So you can activate ambient occlusion and maybe load in here quickly my sky environment. So yeah. So this is the chair, this one. Maybe another chair. Also nice chair is this one. Also very nice chair. Also very nice mesh these chairs have, and also very clean models most of the time. And you can determine the level of detail, if it's low poly or yeah. So I try to keep everything compatible with subdivisions. Sometimes it's not possible. So, or it's better not to do is, so it also uses here a bevel deformer, no, in this case not. So very nice modeling. And for some architecture projects, it's maybe very cool. So another nice chair, maybe this very complicated chair, maybe this one, oh, very nice complicated chair is this office chair here. It was a lot of work. It's a very complicated model. Yeah, nice modeling here, also with seams, and looks also very nice. Yeah, you can do some really, you can go a little bit more closer to the model when you do architecture rendering, so not too far, so you can go closer. So it's also good for close renders. Yo, or another models. So also we have here the tables. Here let's look here what table we have here. Tables for living, for the office. Or we have a table group. So this is more for outside, for the terrace or something. So maybe here let's show some tables here, what we can do with the tables maybe. Here is a table example. So it's a diner table. Yeah, it's convertible, you see. It's working here, you see, with the bevel deformer. So you can switch this out. It's very low poly, you see. But when you turn it on, it looks very cool. You see, it looks, so it's UV unwrapped, of course. Even you are using the bevel deformer, so you have to unwrap it to get the materials here on the edges. So, and the good thing is you can convert it, it's convertible. So you have here PSR, and you can open it here, and you see you can make it close. So it's also here convertible. So another example of a convertible chair, table, I mean. Here's this one. This is another convertible chair. So this is another method. Here you have also, I think the bevel deformer. Yeah, in some things you're using the bevel deformer, and it's convertible here. So it's using here table open, and it's now the long version of the table. So simply, yeah. And also nice wood textures, so also close renderings are possible. It looks very nice. So you can always use your own textures, because the complete models are, all of the models here, the middle plate, are UV unwrapped. So when you have a look here on the UV map, so it's just a little bit of here, this is the UV map, and it's complete UV unwrapped. Also here, this is UV unwrapped. What is this, man? Yo. So it's UV unwrapped, you see everything UV unwrapped. So very nice, so that it works with the textures. So in this case, you simply go back and exchange quickly the texture. Maybe you go into and simply, yeah, take another texture. Maybe here this wood. Go here in this wood thing and exchange here quickly with another texture, maybe with this one. And simply it works also with this texture. So you can use your own textures, it's no problem. So get another look, and this is so very important. Yo, this was it. This was when we load in a model here. Maybe just a quick another model. So a few cool office chairs. So this office chair is also a very dense model. Very nice model thing. Also here, this one is very nice here. The mechanics of the chair. So yeah. All in subdivision compatibility, and yeah, it looks nice and great. And also here we have chair, table. If a table is convertible, you can see it. So here in this case, this table is also convertible, but he shows here the arrow. You'll simply have to choose this open and close thing here, this one. So it open and close, it's not made with thing, it's with the steering tab, with the steering tag. So you simply drag this table, you see, and look at this, and this is a really complex mechanism here. So you can close it and also animate the thing. So this is cool. This is also possible with the steering tab here with this object. So this is why I choose this. You can turn off this bevel deformer. Don't need it. Exchange the textures and so on. And every table has its own layer. So you can simply deactivate it here in the browser that you can't see them. So we have more space in your project. When you work in a big architecture interior scene, simply deactivate all these materials here and concentrate on the building or something like this. Yeah. Let's delete these layers and all its textures except of this one. And yeah, I think this was everything. Let's show you the one of the group. It's not really, this is just a group of for the terrace, nothing fancy. It's just a group of 2 banks and the table. Yeah. So it works best with physical renderer. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, that was everything from me and about this architectural bundle series. Thank you for purchasing this bundle, and I will work for more bundles. And yeah, have a nice day. Goodbye.